up guys, this is Vishal from Buddy Formula, and today I'm bringing you a special video. I'll be taking down a trip in the memory lane to season 1 where we will be talking about the top 10 cards that made a huge impact in the game during that season. However, please do note that these are all personal opinions and you should not be taking it seriously. If I were to miss something out that you think should have made it the list, please leave it down in the comment and I'll respond to you. And do remember to subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of videos, and if you like me to do one for season 2, do let me know. First up, in number 10, we have Dragonborn. Dragonborn was a very used card during the Thunder Knights era. A simple Dragonborn plus Hellberg combo could possibly end the opponent's turn without them having to touch your life points, as hitting over 6k twice during that time was no easy feat. And of course, you gained 2 lives and you had the monster remain on the board, which could potentially buy you an extra turn. However, Dragonborn needed a lot of other cards to be working very well as a combo, so that's why this is in the number 10. Number 9, we have Demon Godol. When this card was first released, Danger World's fans rejoiced as it made Danger World a threat in the meta again. Most decks during that time had no effective ways to destroy the Demon Godol and was not able to deal with the counter attack, and the ability to pop the opponent's item was so rare during this season that alone made Demon Godol the ultimate defense and made it a fearsome deck that one would dread to go against. Number 8, we have Mary Sue. Mary Sue was the main reason why Magic World was even relevant in the meta. The ability to search any spell you want at will was something that other worlds was never able to offer during that time. Mary Sue into Nice One was the famous combo that people used to use back then. This card alone made Magic World one of the most consistent decks in the game, and there's a lot of Mary Sue forms now, and it's one of the favorite cards of Magic World players. Number 7, we have Demios Dragon. Purgatory Knights was one of the most hyped decks from Season 1, where some even claimed that Purgatory Knights was the most powerful deck ever made. The ability to keep restanding as long as you had sacrificial pieces was unprecedented in the game. Purgatory Knights was one of the few decks in the game that could deal over 10 damage in one turn, all thanks to Demios. Dealing over 10 damage in one turn was no easy feat during that time, so that puts Demios in the top 10 list for sure. Number 6, we have Armor Demon. Armor Demon really stood up to his name of the demon. No size 3 during that time could match up to his raw strength. It was a while until other worlds actually started to get size 3s with 3 crits and double attack, where Danger World got it in their first booster. The demon's 8k defense was something many decks struggled to reach, and even if demon was killed, you could always use armor reuse to take it back. And if demon remained on the field for more than a turn, it was essentially game over. Saturday Night Dance Fever is number 5. Dance Fever was the win condition of 72 Pillar ever since its release. This card was the only reason 72 Pillar was even a good deck. Calling 3 monsters in the middle of the battle phase is something regarded as very strong even now, so imagine it happening during season 1. Of course, cards were way weaker back then, but it was still a powerful card that people had to pray the opponent did not draw, or they could potentially lose the game that turn. Anything that had 3 crits and double attack was considered as very powerful during season 1. Tetsuo was able to give that ability to others. Combining Texia with Brave Drum or Glory Seeker was so insanely strong that decks even like Thunder Knights struggled against that. And Thunder Knights was the best deck at that time. The offensive capability of Dungeon World skyrocketed because of this card, and it works extremely well with the next card on the list. Continue was considered by many to be a ban-worthy card. Calling 2 cards for 1 gauge was extremely powerful at the time. Comboing this with Tetsuo and Ogre clients gave you free gauge and free draw. You could overextend your hand without any worries as long as you had continue, and the opponent's face would change to agony whenever they see you play this card. Guess your opponent can't continue anymore. Haha. Inferno Armor was the destroyer of everything. For just 2 gauge, it did a board wipe, and doing a board wipe in Season 1 was something that majority of the decks cannot recover from. Not to mention, it has 7k defense, which forced the opponent to link attack to destroy it. Losing 2 cards in hand every turn and also losing your board with no good draw support was devastating, and you could never make a comeback. And to top it off, your opponent just had to play 1 card for all this. This card was played in almost every deck and was one of the most feared cards from Season 1. Oh, did I mention you could also use Drago energy of this card? Finally, the number 1, the iconic, the cheese, the card that made the opponent piss in their pants when they hit 4 life and you have 4 gauge. This card made it so that you start your game with 6 life points instead of 10. There was nothing, I mean nothing, you could do to stop this card, and it was run in every Dragon World deck even after Season 1. Being the most iconic card in the anime, it has gotten many different forms till now, and this card alone put Dragon World in the tier 1 spot for a very long time. I felt that this card had to be in the number 1 spot due to how popular and powerful it was for a card that came out in the first trial deck. So that concludes my top 10 list. If you think I missed out something, please let me know in the comments. And remember to subscribe and like for more videos. Bye bye.